Hi! I'm Christina.
I'm Maya from Bookworm Dreams.
And today we are doing the Booktube Newbie Tag because obviously we are Booktube newbies.
Yes,
this was originally created by Brenda C. We will link her channel and video down below. And let's just
I'll read the question, right?
With the questions.
Okay.
Yes. And
so, why did you start this channel?
So, why did we start this channel? Well,
it looks like fun doing
yes,
these videos about books and stuff.
We have been watching Booktube videos for quite some time now.
Silently stalking you all.
Yes. Sorry. And we started like filming our own videos and sending them to each other. And we found out that we really like doing this, so we decided to share this with the world, and we hope that the world accepts us.
Yes. Okay. Next question.
Yes.
What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Well, there's two of us, so that's something fun and unique, because we're fun and unique. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Also, we don't read the same genre of books. I read mostly fantasy and science fiction, while you read...
I tend to read thrillers, crime novels. I really have a penchant for romance novels. They just hit the right spot for me. But I also dab into fantasy quite a lot.
I read some like thrillers and stuff. If they're good, they're very
So we kind of match, but not totally. And so, I definitely don't read sci-fi, for example. It's a very difficult genre for me. So I think
I read the dumb version of sci-fi. I tried reading the highbrow sci-fi. That did not go well.
But we just think we might be able to offer a wide range of books
and perspectives and reviews and stuff. So yeah. Next question: what are you most excited for about this new channel?
Oh God, I really just.
I know. Skip this.
I know.
Oh, we talked about this. We totally skipped this.
We totally skipped this question, but I know what I'm excited about. I really like doing vlogs. That's one of my favorite things to do. It's one of my favorite videos to watch because basically we stalk people on Booktube.
I like doing tags. Tags are fun. What else do I like? What's gonna be exciting? More excited about this new channel.
I think
learning how to do it is going to be very exciting. Learning how not to
what I was about
the
to
entire
say.
time.
Yes, and
while we do it.
Yeah, and since it's two of us, we're gonna have to work on this banter and stuff.
We'll talk first.
Yeah.
Next question. Why do you love reading? You go first.
Well, I go first. Okay. Well, I like reading because, love reading. It just takes me to another place. It's a very standard answer, but I really get immersed in books, and particularly when I'm having a really hard time, the books are just the thing that I gravitate to. Books and music, and I can put on some music, read a book, just dive deep into it, and it just relaxes me.
Mm-hmm. What she said. But I also like how books can sort of amplify an emotion. So if you're feeling kind of crappy and you read something fun and you feel better, and if you're feeling sort of like angsty and then you read something very anxious and then it's like amplified, and then later you kind of feel better because you have like this release of emotions and stuff. I like that. But also getting lost in a very good world. It's pretty cool. Also dragons. Dragons are cool.
You're gonna hear about dragons in one of our next videos.
We like dragons. I like dragons.
She likes dragons.
Yeah. Next question. What book or series got you into reading? Oh, me first. Well, in my family there is a tradition that when you learn how to read, the first book you have to read is the Wondrous Adventures of Apprentice Hlapić by Ivana Brlić-Mažuranić. She's a famous Croatian author. But the book series that got me reading was the Five Friends book series by someone whose name I should have checked before we started doing this.
We're gonna put it on the video.
That and Harry Potter was also a big deal in our house.
I started reading. I mean, the first book I remember that really got me, and I just binge read a lot, is the Hercule Poirot series by Agatha Christie. I really love her writing and I really love her style, and she's the writer that got me into reading more.
Okay. What question would you ask your favorite booktubers?
We decided to skip that one.
We did?
We did.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, you
I have a question. Yeah, I really love Thoughts on Tomes. Sam from on Thoughts on Tomes, and she just the question I was always wonder when I watch her videos: how can she do anything with those nails that she has? She has beautiful nails.
Yeah,
they're very awesome, but they're very long, and I think she like works an office job or something. I don't know. But how does she do stuff? She does her hair, she does her makeup, she reads books with those things. It's quite, you know,
I mean,
perplexing.
I had like for a really small amount of time, like also the nails. You get used to it. It's difficult, but yeah, that's a good question.
They're also
I don't
pointy.
Know. Yeah, she has the pointy.
How does
one.
she not poke her eye out? Okay.
Practice, I guess.
Next question. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome?
Filming videos, because we live in different cities,
yes.
And Maya usually has to drive to where I live, because
I listen to audiobooks in the car, so I don't really mind.
Yeah, but I have a driver's license, but I don't actually drive, so I think I'm gonna have to start driving because of this, because I can't expect her to always come to me. So I think that's gonna be one of our biggest challenges, and just getting the content and because we have to film a lot of videos at the same time, so we're gonna try to make it work.
Yes. I think another challenge will be not worrying about the numbers and how we don't get subscribers or views and stuff. So, because we know that in the beginning it's not like, oh, you immediately become popular and everybody will watch you. So it's like you have to just keep reminding yourself of that, so we don't give up after a month or so.
I don't think we will.
No, we like making videos. It's fun. All right, next question. When did you start reading?
Well, I think it was elementary school, like 4th, 5th grade, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I remember reading the 5 Friends, and then I remember I had a little break in grade 7 and 8, and then in high school, what did I discover? I discovered Stephen King. So I read lots of Stephen King, and I discovered Dan Simmons. He's a science fiction author. The Hyperion Omnibus and the other one, Endymion Omnibus and stuff. I read those, and then in college, Jim Butcher and urban fantasy and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So next question.
Yep.
Where do you read?
Anywhere, everywhere. I read on the bus. I read in my room, on my couch, in my kitchen, in my bathroom. Anywhere, when I have time, wherever I am, and a book is with me, I will read it. So
I listen to audiobooks in the car.
Oh.
I read on my couch. I read in bed. I read in the kitchen when the stuff is cooking. And I tried reading when I was like outside in the yard with my dog, but that doesn't really go well because dog brings me stuff and I have to throw the stuff, so you can't really read. But yeah, everywhere we can.
Yeah, I listen to audiobooks while I clean the house. And, clean the house and when I'm at the gym. And,
that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't go to the gym.
But the people at the gym are really weirded out by it. They always ask me, how can you run if you're reading a book? Don't you need something uplifting? And I'm like, well, the book is interesting. That's,
Don't you like stop in the middle? Wait, this is an interesting part. I have to stop running.
No.
Okay, then.
No. But there.
Right. And the last question: what kind of books do you like to read?
So we kind of mentioned that already. So
yeah. I read fantasy and science fiction mostly. Yes. And you read romance novels and thrillers. Romance,
thrillers with a dab of fantasy.
Yeah. Alright, that's it for the Booktube Newbie Tag. Please like, subscribe, share if you want.
Yeah.
Definitely mention if you're a new challenge, please comment in down below so we can find you and watch and stuff. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our
New
Second video.
Second video?
Second.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Bye.
Bye.